You understand?
Sorry. Yes. Thank you.
Many voices.
Connecting many voices.
Bridge Radio 98.7.
Okay, so where are you?
When news breaks, we bring you the facts, reliable and accurate. We follow the story, keeping you updated as events unfold. Tune in to Bridge Radio Flagship News at 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. and the update at 11 a.m. and 9 p.m. We don't just relay the news, we break the news.
From the Bridge Radio News Center, this is Bridge Radio News at 5.
Let's do it. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. It's good to see you all, yeah? The time is 5 o'clock. Good evening and welcome to Bridge Radio News. You can listen to us on mixlr.com/Bridge Radio 987 or via Radio Garden on Bridge Radio 98.7 FM Asaba. First, the headlines. Atiku accuses Supreme Court of legalizing forgery. Delta State records 1.8 million enrollments in health scheme. The Supreme Court of legalizing theft and illegality by affirming Bola Tinubu as president. According to Atiku, during a press conference, the bigger loss is not his but for Nigeria. President Tinubu wasn't qualified to contest the election in the first place, saying there was enough evidence implicating the electoral process.
To contest the presidential election because he forged the qualifying academic certificate which he submitted to INEC. In fact, a simple check on Tinubu's past records in his possession would have shown INEC that Tinubu broke the law and should not have been allowed to contest the election in the first place. We showed irrefutable evidence of gross irregularities, violence, and manipulations during the election. We showed incontrovertible evidence that INEC violated the Electoral Act and deliberately sabotaged its own publicly announced processes. The position of the Supreme Court, even though final, leaves so much unanswered.
While it appears neither Atiku nor his Labour Party counterpart Peter Obi will congratulate Tinubu for his victory in the Supreme Court, some concerned Nigerians who spoke with Bridge Radio News had this to say.
The judgment of the Supreme Court is like legalizing criminality. What Atiku has done is to clearly and further express the minds and wishes of the Nigerian people.
We should try as much as possible to make sure judiciary becomes independent without the interference of the executive. And the possibility of Atiku congratulating Tinubu, I don't see it coming to limelight anytime soon. Because Atiku is among the frontline persons aggrieved hope for better days because Supreme Court has already given its judgment and
Past persons gaining access into the council chambers of the State House. In Siminalayi Fubara, the House also removed its leader, Edison Hiye, for alleged supervision of the burning of the Assembly complex last night. While reacting, Governor Fubara accused of acts of gross misconduct alleged that he was shot at by the police this morning, insisting he has done nothing to warrant impeachment.
It's a very troubling news. We have gone to the assembly to see for ourselves what has happened. On my way there, I was shot at directly by the OC operation. But it doesn't matter. Somebody will die one way or the other. So my journey today is whatever it is that wants to happen, let it happen. If Siminalayi Fubara is impeached, I am not the first, neither will I be the last. Hold on. I'm saying if it happens. But what is important is any attempt that is not justified will be resisted. Let them come out and tell the people of Rivers State that offense that Fubara committed that is warranting impeachment.
Meanwhile, amidst the political crisis rocking Rivers State over the plot to impeach Governor Siminalayi Fubara, elder statesman Chief Edwin Clark has asked President Bola Tinubu to call the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory FCT, Nyesom Wike, to order. Clark, a leader of the South Regional Group, the Pan-Niger Delta Forum PANDEF, told journalists at a conference in Abuja today that the crisis rocking the Rivers State House of Assembly was traceable to Wike, who was the governor of the state from May 2015 to May 2023. The Niger Delta elder statesman added that Wike should give peace a chance in Rivers State after ruling the oil-rich state as a governor for 8 years. In other news, the president of the International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol, Ahmed Nasser al-Raisi, has said that Nigeria, as well as certain West African nations, have been crucial in the recovery of over £2 million linked to several organized crime syndicates across the world. Al-Raisi made this known on Monday at the 4th edition of the Conference and Retreat of Senior Police Officers in Owerri, Imo State. The Interpol crackdown tagged Operation Jackal, organized between 15 and 29 May 2023, mobilized police forces, financial crime units and cybercrime agencies across 21 countries around the world to deliver a targeted strike against black acts and similar West African organized crime groups. Still on security matters, the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, says that all is set for the smooth takeoff of the Special Intervention Squad, SIS, in 10 pilot states. According to the IGP, the establishment of the squad, a standby team of specially trained officers to rapidly intervene in major incidents, is a priority in his administration's effort to confront the menace of violent crimes in the country. And now to Abia State, where Governor Alex Oti has said over 50 decomposing bodies, more than 20 headless bodies, and countless human skeletons have been discovered all around Wanta cattle markets. Governor Oti disclosed this during his monthly media chat held in Government House, Umuahia, on Monday. He assured the people that his government is committed to tackling the issues of insecurity, headlong without minding whose ox is God. OT said that sex trade, narcotics trade, and other criminal vices around the Lubanta cattle markets necessitated the raid of the market, as some brothels were recently brought down. And for some health reports, the Delta State government says about 1.8 million Deltans have been enrolled in its contributory health scheme plan, with only 7,000 naira registration fee per year. Disclosing this during a courtesy visit by the Association of Resident Doctors at the Delta State Contributory Health Commission Complex, the Director General and Chief Executive Officer of the Commission, Dr. Isaac Aboveta, emphasized that the initiative was in line with the government's commitment to accessible and affordable health care in the state.
Is supposed to pay 12,500 as of 2016, but Delta says the lowest premium paying state. Anambra here is 12,000 plus. Everywhere is 12,000 plus. His Excellency the Governor said, "Look, Delta, we did a study before we started,
thank you
and
for
Delta
watching.
said they
Thank
can
you
pay
so much. Good to
8,000
see you,
naira
boss.
for health insurance. The Governor still brought it down to 7%. They said they
it's
can
good
pay
to see you.
less
Is that
than
Abiodun?
and
No,
when
out
that
you
they can
up.
pay and
Whoa.
come in, and then state will compensate. We have secured 1.8 million Deltas enrolled in this scheme, the highest in the country.
While acknowledging the challenges doctors face in Nigeria, which have resulted in the Jabba syndrome, he urged those remaining to stay back and remain professional when attending to patients.
It's stressful, but you need to put a smile even when you're inside, you are tired out. Don't transfer aggression of your tiredness, of your you being overworked, of your MD not employing doctors, enough doctors, and you think onto the patient. But as a practiced and practicing doctor, I know what you are going through.
He said Delta State government, through the health scheme, provides services such as maternal and newborn health care, surgery, eye and dental care, emergency services, amongst others. You are listening to Bridge Radio News at 5 p.m. Still to come, foreign and sports news. Please stay with us.
Do you have a dream of studying in a world-class university? Do you have a dream of graduating from a university that boosts your chances of professional study, medicine and surgery, nursing, architecture, software engineering, cybersecurity, law, business administration, banking and finance, medical laboratory sciences, physiotherapy, mass. So, what are you waiting for? Begin your journey to actualizing your dreams by enrolling with us today. For more information on how to apply, visit our website www.mlugalilee.edu.ng or call 080-3
of the forces, but Ali said troops had killed dozens of terrorists during overnight clashes. Meanwhile, the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees says and hundreds of patients are stuck in hospitals in northern Gaza. Israel has been bombing Gaza since the 7 October Hamas attacks that killed 1,400 people and saw at least 239 people kidnapped as hostages. And now to sports. Sporting Lagos head coach Paul Fields relieved after seeing his side put an end to their 2-game winless streak in the Nigeria Premier Football League. Recall that Sporting Lagos defeated Niger Tornadoes 2-1 at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Oniko, on Sunday, and ahead of their clash on Wednesday against Kwara United. Head coach Paul is optimistic that his team can build on their win over Niger Tornadoes.
We also hope to pick 3 points on the way. We need those points, and the faster we get the points, the better for us. We have enough players in the squad for us to be able to manage the situation.
At the end of match day 5 games on the NPFL, Rangers International FC go top of the table, and Heartland FC remain bottom of the log, yet to get a win. Still talking sports, FIFA has announced that for 90 days, following his unsolicited kiss during the medal ceremony after Spain won the Women's World Cup in Sydney in August. FIFA said he had been notified of the decision on Monday and that's our package to end the news at 5 p.m. on Bridge Radio 98.7 FM Asaba. Here again are the day's top stories. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the last general election, Atiku Abubakar, has accused the Supreme Court of legalizing forgery, identity theft and illegality by affirming Bola Tinubu as president. The Delta state government says about 1.8 million Deltans have been enrolled in its contributory health scheme plan with only 7,000 naira registration fee per year. On the foreign scene, Israeli armored vehicles have been seen on Gaza's main north-south road, close to Gaza City, as Israel continues expanding its ground offensive. We will continue to monitor the developing stories and bring you updates as they become available. For comments, suggestions on eyewitness reports, please contact the Bridge Radio Newsroom on 0811 3999987 or visit our Facebook page on Bridge Radio 98.7 FM, X platform at Bridge Radio 987 or Instagram at Bridge Radio. And as we go, do remember, in unity lies our strength. Let us unite and strive towards achieving lasting peace for our nation. That ends the Bridge Radio News at 5 as edited by Raphael Obasio here. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Chi Sibel Nadosie. To have a lovely evening. Thank you.
My name is Orikeze. I'm a food blogger. I love sport. I love entertainment.
Thank you so much for watching. Oh my goodness, Boss Olu Akindele and Sia.
And I'm a business
I greet you.
I love to travel.
Okay,
I love
thank you
art.
so
I love
much.
Music, and
thank
I like
you.
Bridge Radio 98.7.
Is this Charles? It's good to see you. Where are you watching from? Altidam, thank you. Share the video.